Today we're going to show you how to make a secret book box. And this is reusing old books that are likely to go to landfill, some corrugated cardboard, a craft knife, a paper scissors, a pencil, glue gun and glue sticks. And I've included all the plastic that you find lying around your house that ends up in landfill. So we're going to use this as decoration for our fabulous secret book box. So we have ran this session with kids, and I would recommend that around 9 or 10 is your minimum age, because we're working with a craft knife that's quite sharp. It can be difficult for little hands. We also have found that even at 8, 9, 10 they still need help. It's particularly hard cutting through the corrugated cardboard, and you need to have thick cardboard to make the internal components of your book box. So you might want to supervise this to check that your kids are okay, make sure that they're comfortable using their craft knife, but we don't want any little ones losing any fingers. Okay, so we're going to start by opening our book, and we're going to leave the first few pages. So we'll open it up to about here, and I'm going to get my craft knife, and I am just going to start to cut a few pages out. So I'm going to go like this and take out a few pages. So I'll do this just to open up our book a little bit, like so. Essentially we want to keep this part of the binding, but we want to take out the internal core of the book, which we will use for decoration. So you want to be able to put your craft knife in here and just slice through your book. Right, take a couple of goes to slice through. So we want to do the same to the other side. So you can see from what I have just done there that you might want to supervise this with children. It's a good activity, but also slightly dangerous with the craft knife. So next up, we want to map out what our internal casing is going to look like. And this is totally up to you whether you want it to be really thick or really thin, but you want to draw on here where you want your book box to be. So I've already cut up some pieces of cardboard, and I'm going to use these to guide where I'm going to put my book box. So I'm going to take this in, take it in slightly, and draw a line here. And then I'm going to do the same, so taking it in here, I'm going to go along like this. Again, from the bottom, put it across here, and again. So you need to cut up, obviously, a strip to begin with. So you need a couple of pieces of cardboard. So you need a base, because you don't want to cut into your carpet, and you want to cut on top of it. So you might pick whichever size you want. For example, you might pick that thickness, and you might need to go through it a second time. And again, you can see here that it can be a little bit tricky with the cardboard. So it depends on what thickness you want, but pick your template, so you'll need lengths and widths. Okay, so you want to map your lengths and your widths. So I'm going to put mine in here. So these are my lengths, okay? So I'm going to take all of these that I've previously cut and map them out. You might just want to use the scissors. So now that you have all of your lengths together, you want to see how many it takes to create the right shape for your book. Now, bearing in mind, every book is going to be different because of the number of pages that were originally in it. You need to have a little play to see how many you need. So I'm going to put more on here and just have a little play. So that looks about right. So if I have to count that up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lengths on each side. So I need 10 altogether, and then I need the same for the widths. So I need 10 small widths. So next I need to cut up all my widths. So I'm just going to mark it out from here. So I know that this is the width that I need. Okay, so now I have a few more than 10 widths and I have 10 lengths. So the next thing that we need to do is to glue this in. So again, a glue gun is hot and you just want to make sure that your kids are safe when they're doing this part of the exercise. Now we need to glue our bits into place. So the glue gun has heated up and we are going to glue our base in together. So now our internal compartment is complete and we are now going to decorate using the inside of the book. So we're going to use the inside of the discarded book as a collage for the cover and all the way around the book. So you want to cut your book into pairs, and it doesn't matter really. You can match them or mismatch them, it's totally up to you what you want to do. And we're going to lay them every which way. You might even want to rip a few. Just see. You want to play with it. Play with your design. It's your design. Make it however you want. Just poured a bit of PVA out here so that I can easily do a large amount of collaging easily. So I'm just going to put a bit of PVA here. And I'm going to go across like here. Push it down. Like so. So when we've run this class, it takes probably 2 hours alone just to do the book box side of things. And if you want to decorate it afterwards as well, it takes probably another hour. So really it's a 2 to 3 hour class. Okay, so here we have a somewhat completed book box. So you open up, you think it's a book, but actually when you open up a few pages, ta-da! It's still a bit wet, so it needs to dry. And this is the point where you can decorate this more, you can collage it in whichever way you like. As we have here, this is one that the kids did where they put some of their toys on the book box. So I am going to put a few toys in here, start with large, then work to medium, and then put the small ones on. And I'll see you at the end.